Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. We just left off and we were vibing right here. It's about a day later. There's some weird depth of field stuff going on when you zoom in that close. Server maintenance is happening in about an hour, but I figured this would be a good chance to just kind of, you know, get stuff done, work on the game for an hour, and turn in some of these quests. So, let's turn in this one to Landibert. I believe we're giving him medicine. Medicine for the sick? Yes, I have a deep green tonic for you. We're not fools, boy. We know full well what that bastard Alawan is up to. But we'll accept his medicine nonetheless. Look at us, beggars can't be choosers. Might be as it's a mere experiment to him, but to us it's a matter of life and death. If we do choose between this bastard's swill and nothing at all, is it really a choice? I getcha. You got an achievement for Storyteller, and now we're gonna do the Wealth of Nations. Landibert wishes to offer you a small token of his gratitude. Few come here by choice, and few are still bearing medicine. Your kindness shown shouldn't go unrewarded. This face is important to us, but I want you to have it. It's just some old pottery I know, but it might be valued by collectors of cultural artifacts. There are men who are willing to pay you a good coin for such objects. If you go to the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, chances are you will find one of them. Let's do that, since we're going there anyway. But let's speak with Ciceroga first. We've been keeping them waiting. And you are a newly come adventurer. But of course, yes, I am Ciceroga. What can I do for you? You would have me teach you the ways of the marketplace. Very wise. As for my fee, what? You expect me to do it for free? Surely you jest. My dear adventurer, when you ask for an Uldah for a favor, you should at least try to make it worth his while. Judging by your garb, I rather doubt you could afford my services, but the fact you offer nothing is laughable. I'm going to hand this letter of introduction to you and see if that changes things. Oh, Mistress Modi instructed you to seek me out, did she? Consider yourself fortunate to have such influential friends. I shall be brief, and you shall be attentive. You stand in the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, the busiest and most profitable marketplace in the Sultanate. Being advantageously situated in relation to the other city-states, Uldah's markets have ever served as both literal and figurative centers of Eorzean commerce. All the great overland trade routes lead to our city, and the majority of maritime trade between Vilbrand and Audnar passes through our ports. Because of this, countless companies and consortia have chosen Uldah as their base of operations. They see to it that this marketplace is awash with merchants and moneylenders day and night. Anything a man could ever desire can be purchased here, provided as he has sufficient funds. This voice is hard to do. Surely there's something you seek, adventurer. A deadlier sword, perhaps a shinier trinket, whatever it is you want, the exchange will have it. To the north, you will find merchants peddling armor and accessories, curatives and crafting materials. And to the south, you will find weapons, tools, and an assortment of other useful items for sale. Seek out a particular merchant or browse to your heart's content, but do try to remain aloof should you find something that piques your interest. Decisions made in the heat of the moment are usually unwise, especially where coin is concerned. That is all the complimentary aid you shall have from me, and far too much for my taste. My regards to my Modi. Now, off with you. So yeah, this is a very not great city for those without wealth. Sidgot. Welcome, welcome. What might a discerning gentleman like yourself be looking for today? Cracked face. Let's see what you think of it. Permit me to examine this face of yours. I hope you did not spend too much coin in this trash. A flight of items brought in by refugees has destroyed what demand they existed. The markets are fickle, my friend. If you lose sight of current trends, you stand to lose everything, as I once did. Market wards once bore my name, until fate and hubris reduced me to this. For your sake, I pray that you do not have to learn this lesson the same way I did. I getcha. There's one more quest I can turn in here. And then we can go back to the quicksand and start, I believe, the next quest. I don't know, actually. If we can't do that, we will do some of the combat quests. Alright, now I've still got to speak to Crooked Haft. Where is Crooked Haft, by the way? Oh, he's down here. Never mind. Anything else ready to be done? No? Okay. Let's speak to Crooked Haft. I believe it was something about gemstones not coming in. Why am I able to remember all this? It's been a day. This should be out of my short-term memory. Crooked Haft. I have a mind to drain a pint, so hurry up and speak your business. She wants how many bloody garnets? 7 hells, man. They don't grow on trees. But more than that, this lad what fancies himself the next Franz the Fair ought to worry less about style and more about swordplay. Any road, I'll do my part to ensure this little bastard gets bedecked in all the goddamn garnets he could afford. And if he dies in his first fight, well, at least I'll leave a pretty corpse. My cat is bothering me a lot right now. I'm trying to keep her off my desk, but so far it is seeming unsuccessful. Kitty, off my desk. I have a second desk next to me with a bed on it. I don't know why she doesn't like that. I don't think there's any more to accept up here. No. Nothing on the Huston Strip? Nope. Okay. Let's go on right back to the Steps of Null. This should lead us right by the quicksand. And we should be able to turn in this quest. I really wish they would just make the city-states one big area. I know that's not, like, big on their mind right now, because... Well, the main... Oh my god, my cat. The main reason, they were thinking of that in the first place was because this game was released on PS3, and that was a limitation of PS3 technology, but, like, it's not available on PS3 anymore. I feel like a PS4, if it can handle the other city-states, can handle this. The Reborn ones being one big one, but whatever. How was your tour of the city, Talon? Get lost, did you? Well, Uldah's a big place with lots to see and do, but wandering around aimlessly don't pay the bills. If you're serious about making a living here, you'll need to remember where things are. So when you go exploring, explore like you got some purpose, huh? Sure thing. Alright then, all that's left is for you to work hard, make money, and spend it here in the quicksand. That is true. Let's turn that in, and let's see if I can accept the next quest. I think I should be able to. Oh, I learned my Riot Blade. Cool. There's a little bit of lag, and I'm not sure if that's because of me accepting the quest, or finishing the quest, or because of other things. We must rebuild. Remodi of the Quicksand wants to introduce you to a certain someone at the Uldah Dispatch Yard. Well, youngling, how are you finding our fine Uldah? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhap it's time you venture beyond the city walls. Bustling streets of Uldah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan, that's another story altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speaking to, and he you. Name of Papashan. You'll find him over in the Uldah Dispatch Yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head out the door across the hall and you'll see the gate of knowledge staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come upon it before long. There's dangers beyond the wall though, more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. I won't say that. Let's pick up some of these. Kekazani. Kekazani is sure can duty and could do with a wake-up call. Sure, darling. Come for a ride. Huh? Where am I? Who are you? And more importantly, where'd she go? Ah, bugger, did my shift start already? To hell's with it. I'm bleeding exhausted anyway. Am I taking this to Giganasu in the dispatch yard outside the city? He'll probably give you something for the trouble. Baltelf, catch your breath. Baltelf finds himself at a loss after realizing the package he carries is not his own. Pray let me catch my breath. I went all the way to the Scorpion Crossing for a package, but only just now realized I returned the wrong one. The way back is so far. I can't. I simply can't. Would you mind make the trip? Would you make the trip back in my stead? I'm sure some poor soul at the Scorpion Crossing is missing this package. I haven't the breath left to tell you the way. Go and see. Mimish. Okay. Let's go talk to Mamishu. Now, Wave the Gladiator, we're doing it. Okay. So just right out here. That's not too bad. I can't remember where the Uldah dispatch yard is. But let's pick up this quest. Mimishu. Scorpion Crossing? The way could be simpler. Pass through this gate and head west until you come upon it. Delivering a package, are you? Well, in that case, you want to speak with Oswell when you arrive. Okay, let's do our Way of the Let's go this way. No. Let's go this way. Then we can do Way of the Gladiator. So I don't think if we go out here... I mean, we can do a couple, but like... It's not really worth it. My cat is on my chair! She is literally sticking her head out through my armpit right now. Oh my god. She is right between me and the mic. That's fine. That's okay. Do I get anything for Way of the Gladiator? There's some food. So, yeah, maintenance is happening, I think, in another hour. Battle. Basically, just right-click on a target to start. And then do your combos. Why is the combat music not playing? As much as I love this song... There we go. We can get a good chain going here that'll boost our XP as we continue. But our chain isn't showing up on our thing anymore, so, okay. Where are the snapping shrews? Oh, they're just a little bit out there. There is a dust storm right now. Turn in a couple of these now. Let's continue out a little bit further. So yeah, these initial enemies aren't much of a threat at all. I frankly doubt we'll be needing this potion for a long time. But we have 10 of them. When you use a potion, there's a recast time. Just keep that in mind. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I get why they have it. Eventually we will get a shield, but I'm gonna be honest, I kinda like Gladiator without a shield. Even Paladin, I don't mind without a shield. It's a little bit off-putting because it's the only class that doesn't have a shield. Or does have a shield, sorry. Are all these ready? Oh, I need ladybugs. Okay. Alright, well let's turn in a couple of these. Giganasu, what do you got for me? Anyone seen Kekezani since last night? Anyone? I've got the torn timetable for you. Hey, what are you doing with that timetable? I've been looking all over for it. Got it from Kekezani, you say. Well, that useless drunk. I'll wager he was out all night again chasing after skirts. That's it. The next time he misses shift, I'm tying him to the tracks. Oh, boy. Okay. Let's go with the Hempinson rule. Get my cat off my desk. Armory chest, basically just you have to click on the gear you want. It's right in here. This is not the size I want it to be. Thank you. Why were you so small? So yeah, we have new pants. It's kind of hard to notice. Papa Sean, what do you got for me? Well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might be the good soul Momodi advised me to expect him. I'm Papa Sean, the station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more of a tired old Lalafell. No more than a tired old Lalafell passed in his final years in quiet and solitude. To Elvno, there have been plenty of both these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now the true old Dons work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brows and the love of our home, we have rebuilt Uldah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways which run through the dispatch yard, too, were born of the noble efforts of a great many souls. But there is still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and these are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. Uldah needs the aid of you and your brother and friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to the point, I suppose. I do believe I may have some work suited to one of your ability. Okay, let's get the thigh boots. Okay. Papashan. Station Master Papashan is a simple task for a fledgling adventurer. So I've come all this way, perhaps you can perform an errand for me. It just so happens that a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area, dispatched the dispatch yard as it were. They have long been away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps when I feel like killing myself. Oh my goodness! Okay. Before we do that, I want to gear up, because the game will force us to gear up at some point. So, we're going to head back to the Steps of Thal? Yeah, we're going to go to the Steps of Thal, and we're going to turn in a couple of these quests. Yeah, let's go to the Steps of Thal. We could go to Southern Thanalan right now. It's not really worth it. Where we want to go is not Central Thanalan. We want to go to Western Thanalan in a minute here. I could try going up against this thing. I don't think it'll be worth it. What time is it? Not dawn yet. But yeah, I love Uldah. I still remember my first time playing this game and just being amazed by the city. Here we are again. Steps of Thal. I'm getting no music. There we go. This song is called The Sultana Sleeps. Or something like that. It's like Sultana Sleeps or Dreaming Sultana or something like that. It's really good. Let's go through here. Pick up some of these on the way. And then what's nice is that we can just, if I want to get further, we can just... Oh, they updated this. interesting. They updated that. I don't remember the thing looking like that. I guess we don't have the Gladior Guild unlocked, so... shame. This will save us time in the long run, and time is money, and money is power, and... no. Yeah. Time is money, money is power. I forgot the Parks and Rec joke. It's been a while since I've seen that show. We can certainly pick up that Miners Guild Aetheryte in the way. Hello, Bitter Snow. I feel like we met you before. We had to have met you, haven't we? Now, I love how little sub-races, or I can't remember what they call them, have their own like naming conventions. Like Highlanders have a different name than Midlanders, which is what I am. No, we're not going that way. One misstep and it's just stone's throw with you. Okay. I'm not going to misstep. That person has a katana. So does this person. Mila, what's up? Welcome back, Talon. I take it you've dispatched the beast and with ease. Rest assured there will be far greater challenges to come. If you wish to master the sword, you must test yourself against a wide variety of foes. To this end, I present to you this hunting log. It contains information on created... basically what that's saying is that we can use it to get easy XP. Your training under me shall continue once the haft sits so snugly in your hand that you cannot imagine holding aught else. Until then, Talon. There we go. That gave us an entire level. And we learned our first AoE, Total Eclipse. This will target all enemies near us, and this is what it looks like. Kicking the Hornet's Nest. First Sword Mila wishes to teach you the fundamentals of the gladiatorial arts. Ah, Talon, I take it you and your sword have become better acquainted. Then I will now instruct you on another fundamental aspect of what it means to be a gladiator, commanding an opponent's attention. As gladiators, we are trained to engage enemies at close range, weathering their attacks as we deliver our own. However, there are times when we must do battle alongside allies whose talents are not the same as our own. In such a situation, your role is not to slay the enemy in front of you, but rather to defend the man beside you. We do this by eliciting the enmity of our opponents through attacks and techniques designed to incite their hatred. You must learn to draw the enemy's attention to yourself and trust in your stout constitution to endure. In doing so, you protect your weaker comrades who would otherwise perish. To help you better understand this, there's a task I would have you perform. It just so happens that Mamodi of the Quicksand has requested our assistance. A gang of Lominsan marauders has prowled into town and begun harassing people outside her establishment. Men like these prey on the weak, but will return tail and flee at the first sign of defiance. You need not resort to violence. It will suffice to show them that you are not afraid of them and will not tolerate their behavior. Seek out the Lominsans and make your presence known by bellowing, "Face me, marauder," this way. You will protect the people of Uldah as you would your allies in battle. Cool. I'm going to pick up this. Did I pick this up already? I feel like I did. Even so, okay. We are going to go to the Uldah Aetheryte Plaza. And we can just, boom. Funnily enough, kind of reminds me of the adios meme, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Got another 45 minutes until mate, so let's just keep playing. Turn in some of these quests. I should get some cool stuff. Should I start Tougher Than Leather? Probably. Yeah, and I can pick up that Aetheryte on the way. Yeah, sure, might as well. I promise it will not be so side quest centric. I do kind of want to do separate side quest episodes and have them labeled as such. For those of you who are not interested, I forgot to pick up the Aetheryte. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Attune. This is a good place to attune to. No, God. Sometimes you can finagle things so you can move towards the but that's usually more for combat. It's called slipcast, and it's like an actual effect. The hell's you want? This don't concern you, so bugger off. It does whoops. It does concern me. You know, your friend here's 12's damn cheat. Thinks he can charge us more because we're foreigners. Bet he'll get his own back, mark me words. Okay. Oh wait, come on now. He was disrespecting me, proud sea wolf heritage. Fine, I'll leave the bastard be, but we ain't finished. Okay. I know there were a couple in here. They weren't all outside, were they? Oh, I thought there were. Oh, here we go. Let's turn around and walk away, Venture. Are you deaf? Get lost. Face me. That was your problem. Maybe she likes her men rough. Weren't you supposed to be your billion manservant? Blah, it don't matter. You've gone and spoiled the mood. I can't do a Welsh accent for these guys, even though they are very much Welsh, but I can't do one. What? You blaming me because this little shite shot his own pants? Well, bugger him, I'm in bugger you too. I can't, yeah, see, it's horrible. Yo, Marauder inside. Farm all. Face me. Just who the hell is he think he's speaking to, maggot? I'm Farmo the Driven. Me and me bloody marauder has been reaving for so long. Mothers scare their children with tales about us. Don't believe me words? Then I'll let me axe do the talking.